everyone, in this video I am going to talk about TCS selection process and how to prepare for that. Basically in TCS selection process there are only two rounds. One is National Qualifier Test NQT, second one is the interview round. Once you crack the NQT, they will call for interview within a 1 month. In the interview there are totally 3 rounds are there which will conduct on the same day, that is technical interview, HR round, managerial round. Once you crack the NQT, they will call for interview. On the same day they will conduct these 3 rounds: technical rounds, HR rounds and managerial rounds. In National Qualifier Test there are totally 5 sections. One is numerical ability, second one is verbal ability, reasoning ability, then programming logic, fourth one is coding. In NQT, in National Qualifier Test, there are totally 5 sections: numerical ability, verbal ability, reasoning, programming logic and coding. I don't think that to crack the TCS it is one of the big challenge. No, to crack the TCS interview it is not a big challenge. Obviously there is no that much difficulty. If you will follow certain steps, if you will do some study on certain subject, definitely will crack the TCS very easily. You will enter in TCS, I assure you. So don't think that to crack the TCS, to crack the TCS interview it is very big deal. No, it is not a big challenge. If you follow the certain procedures, if you do some study on certain subject, definitely will crack the interview. I will tell you how to prepare for TCS interview. Okay. First thing, learn at least one programming language. That is either C or C++ or Java or Python. Learn at least one programming language from basic to advanced and go thoroughly with the remaining language. Okay, theoretically with remaining language, but one subject, one language you should be very good in programming logic also, in programming section, coding section also, along with theoretical also. Cause in programming language they will ask some technical questions, some MCQ related to the programming language. So you have to be very confident, your knowledge should be very good in at least one programming language with coding also. Okay, you can prefer different books. Okay, or you can prefer some channels are also there. There is no need to join any class. If you follow the certain YouTube channels, then you can easily get the proper knowledge. Okay, otherwise you can go for reference books. Second things, do study on data structure. Once you complete these programming sections, once you complete any one language, then go for data structures, learn data structures. Okay, for CS students it is a mandatory, because in their technical interview for CS and mostly electronics also, sometimes they will ask the questions on data structures. In coding sections they won't ask challenging questions, they will ask very simple basic programming logic, they will ask very basic coding, but your practice will make sense. Okay, don't think is that if they are asking the basic questions, so there is no need to do practice. No, you have to do practice properly. You can go for the number series problem, you can go for palindrome, you can go for Armstrong, prime number. Try to work on different logic, try to build your own logic. Second step, work on aptitude, go for RS Agarwal or use different YouTube channels are there. If you want to become a master in aptitude, I would like to suggest one YouTube channel is there, Exampur. You can refer that channel. you will get very good knowledge related to aptitude from basic to advanced. They will teach. Okay, after watching that videos, you can refer the RS Agrawal for solving the questions. Try to and use the different TCS previous year questions. Try to solve that. Okay, for these sections, for numerical ability, verbal ability, listening ability, you can use the Exampur channel. Exampur is one of the biggest studies channel in the YouTube channel. So you can prefer Exampur, which will helps you to build your concept related to the numerical, verbal ability, reasoning ability. So there is no need to purchase any course for preparing for the numerical, verbal, reasoning. I assure you, you will get a very good concept in this channel. So refer these channels, watch videos related to the numerical, verbal ability, reasoning ability. You will get the proper knowledge. Once you done with these videos, then you can prefer the RS Agrawal book for solving the questions. Otherwise, you can refer the TCS previous year questions. Okay, and this coding logic, they will ask a very basic MCQ on any language, along with some they will ask some questions on data structure also. This coding sections is a very easy. If you do proper practice on the programming previous year questions, you can refer the previous year questions. Otherwise, you can go for this programming, logic and coding. You can use the Geeks for Geeks, or you can use India Bix. The different websites are there. If you do these things during your college days, definitely I assure you will get a job in TCS very easily. Not only in TCS, you can crack different company very easily. So during your college day, how to work on these things up. One of the most important things in every video I used to tell, that is project. Your final year project, which is a very important to crack the interview. Okay, work on your final year project. Mostly they will ask some questions on a final year project in interview. So focus on your final year project. Okay, focus on your final year project and do some communication practice with your friends, with your colleagues, with your friends, or you can do yourself also. Definitely during your college day only you will crack the interview very easily. Okay, we will meet very soon. Thank you, all the best.